Why is the Middle East always on the brink of a crisis? This question has been asked many times, and today we explore the recent events that have once again set this region on edge. Rewind to the first spark. An Iranian diplomatic building in Syria was attacked. Iran pointed fingers at Israel. In retaliation, Iran launched over 300 drones and missiles towards Israel in an operation they named Operation True Promise. A chilling name, indeed, but Israel was not alone in this. Allies such as the United States, United Kingdom and Jordan were quick to lend a helping hand. Together they intercepted most of the incoming projectiles, with minor damage reported. But this did not deter the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. They stood their ground and even warned of a larger attack if Israel dared to retaliate. Adding fuel to the fire, Lebanon's Hezbollah also launched rockets at Israeli positions. The tension in the air was palpable. International leaders were quick to call for restraint, but the words seemed to fall on deaf ears. Israel, in response, vowed to exact a price from Iran and form a strategic alliance against the perceived threat. This is not an isolated incident. The Middle East has been a hotbed of conflict for decades, but what makes this situation unique is the players involved. Iran's hardline stance, Israel's vow for retaliation, and the involvement of international players set the stage for a crisis unlike any other. To add to the complexity, the upcoming Iranian presidential election features a hardliner, Ibrahim Raisi, as the top candidate. His opposition to the Iran nuclear agreement and ties to the supreme leader pose challenges for Western negotiators. Tensions rise as Iranian naval vessels head towards Venezuela, and Israel's potential shift in leadership may impact its stance on the nuclear agreement. It's a tangled web of politics, power, and pride. The Middle East crisis is not just about a single attack. It's a culmination of years of tension, mistrust, and ambition. The recent events are just the tip of the iceberg. Now let's summarize the key points. The Middle East crisis was triggered by an attack on an Iranian diplomatic building in Syria. Iran retaliated by launching over 300 drones and missiles towards Israel. Allies such as the US, UK, and Jordan helped intercept these projectiles. Hezbollah also launched rockets at Israel, further escalating the situation. Iran warned of a larger attack, while Israel vowed to retaliate and form a strategic alliance. The upcoming Iranian presidential election featuring a hardline candidate and the potential shift in Israel's leadership add another layer of complexity to the situation. The crisis is a reflection of the long-standing tension in the Middle East, influenced by politics, power, and pride. This is the Middle East crisis in a nutshell. It's a complex issue with roots that run deep. Understanding it requires looking at the bigger picture beyond the recent events. It's a story of a region in turmoil, of nations locked in a struggle for power, and of the global implications of their actions.